Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla and today I am doing my first ever movie inspired makeup, and today we are doing none other than Blue Velvet. We will be doing Dorothy Valent's makeup from the iconic David Lynch film Blue Velvet with my king Kyle MacLachlan. This is how the makeup turned out, and if you want to know how I got this look, just keep on watching. So the only palette that I'm using today is the ColourPop Blue Velvet palette. I thought that it was super fitting for today's tutorial, being that we're doing a completely blue eye and a red lip. This is the only palette that you'll really need. So if you look at Dorothy Valent's makeup in Blue Velvet, it is very blue but not dark and very glossy, with highlights on the inner corner of white, which this palette has that. I will not be using this deep shade. This is as deep as we're gonna go. I'm gonna start out with this very, very light one. I did not want to put a white base because I mostly just wanted to slowly build up the color and really get it blended because that's how it looks in the movie. I am doing my eyes first because this is like a blue, more blue, like smoky look. Not super smoky, but definitely smokier, and just really want to get a good blend going. I've had this idea to do this type of makeup look for a while. I know that I do my movie poster makeup series, but there are quite a few women in film who I absolutely adore their actual makeup looks, and I knew this was the first one that I wanted to do, and I thought today would be the perfect day. I've never done a look like this. I've never done a red lip with a bold eye, so this will be fun for me as much as it's fun for you. Blue Velvet's one of my favorite movies by David Lynch. He's my favorite director, and I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to do a look like this. So this is how it's looking so far around in the movie. I'm gonna pop up photos as I go of just like different angles that you see the makeup, and like her makeup's very consistent throughout the movie. I'm gonna take this color called Capri and I'm gonna put that in the crease, and then I will pack Fave Jeans all over the lid, and then we will add some shimmers to really make it look shimmery and glossy like she has in the movie. I've actually been saving this palette. This is my first time playing with it for this look. I just thought it was so fitting. It being called Blue Velvet and wanting to do a Blue Velvet look, I knew I had to. I really wanted to make sure that this was super blended and seamless. Okay, this is how it's looking so far. So also on her makeup, she doesn't really wear anything on her lash line other than mascara, so I'm not gonna take these colors down, which is why I'm trying to like make it as blended as possible, because I don't want anything down here. So if you see me wiping, it's because I want this to be like clean, and I just want to put some mascara. If she's wearing fake lashes, they're very natural looking, so I'm gonna put on a very natural looking fake lash. Nothing too thick or too dramatic, something pretty wispy. I have spent days analyzing these pictures and like trying to get a feel for how the makeup is going to look, and it has been so much fun. I think I'm gonna do these like once a month, where I pick like makeup from a movie instead of just a movie poster and like do it. I love everything about cinema, especially women in cinema and their makeup. It's one of my favorite things about movies, to be completely honest. Now I'm just gonna take a flat brush and start packing Fave Jeans, this like deeper blue, not this super navy, but like a deeper blue. Like I said, it's not as deep, it's still kind of bright, so I want to make sure that I don't make it too dark, because you can't make it lighter once you make it too dark. And then we will start adding some shimmers and inner corner and brow bone highlight, which is white, and I'm super happy that this is just a plain white shimmer. It doesn't even have a blue flip or anything, which is really nice. So yeah, this is also a great tutorial if you want to maybe do this for Halloween. If you want to do some makeup that's very similar to this movie, if you want to be her for Halloween. So that's kind of why I'm getting it up now. And also I just can't stop thinking about doing it, so why not? To start building up a matte shadow on my lid, I just take it on a flat brush like I'm doing here, like I mentioned, and I just go in with light patting motions. Do you see how I packed it on the lid just to add a little bit more depth, but it's not too overly deep? I think that is like the perfect way to go about it. If I would have used this darker blue, it would have made it way too black base and it wouldn't keep it as bright as I want it to be. And I'm just gonna make sure I blend it out and keep it super blended. I'm gonna go do this eye really quick. Okay, so I have it a little deepened and we're gonna do a layering process, and I think this palette is the perfect opportunity for that. So this middle shade, Evil Eye, is very light and reflective, and we're gonna put that in the center of the lid with our finger, just like that. Very minimal of that. We want it to be really, really shiny, and we're gonna achieve that. And then ColourPop reformulated their pressed glitters, and we're just gonna tap that in the center right over that, just to give it a little bit of extra sparkle. Probably be better off using a glitter glue, but I'm not going to be wearing this out. I'm just doing this tutorial for today, so I don't really need a super big base for this. But these are way more finely milled glitters, so easy to add dimension to a look, just using a couple shimmers and a couple blues. We're going to add some white. Now we're gonna highlight the inner parts right here and our brow bone. It's very white on her. I think this is the perfect shade of white, and it goes up like that in the pictures. It may mix with the blue a little bit and make it look light blue, but I'm just using a white. And then I'm gonna take that on my brow bone as well. Just right under my eyebrow. You want that really blown out, smoky look. I'm gonna go do my base, but we are gonna do our blush and bronzer together, and then we'll do our lips together, and I will have my fake eyelashes and mascara on, but I will be right back. Okay, eyes are done. I think these are like the perfect eyelashes. They're not too much, but they add a nice deepness to the eye. So now I'm gonna warm up my face a little bit. Her face is very matte in the movie, but I would like to wear a little bit of bronzer, and I'm just gonna do a very neutral blush, because all of the pictures that I looked at, she wasn't really wearing much face makeup, and if she was, it looked very natural. She just looked very like snatched. So yeah, she kept it very matte. I don't think there was any high shimmery highlighter involved, so I'm not going to be including a highlighter today, but my bronzer is pretty glowy, so we'll enjoy that. I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution Roxy palette, Blush Burst palette. I'm going to be taking this super neutrally like peachy shade. I think that's like a good... I'm putting blush on my nose because I wear blush on my nose. She probably didn't, but that's okay. This shade looks really good with blue eyeshadow. It's one of my favorite combos that I do. It's neutral, it's peachy, it's warm. It's very, very good if you're this skin tone. And it just brings a little bit of warmth to the face. Nothing too much, because she was very, very, very matte in the movie. I love that blush so much. It looks so light in the pan, but once you put it on, it just adds something. For the fun part, so I only own one red lipstick, one red lip liner, and I have one gloss. Now the good thing about these CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Glosses is that they're practically a clear gloss. Even if they seem tinted, it will not change the color. So just grab a gloss, or if you have a more creamy, glossy red lip, use that. But her lips are very glossy, but they're red. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, definitely a turn on, Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. In the shade Red Tape. That's a very long name. I'm just gonna line my lips. I'm not really gonna fill them in because I'm gonna be wearing 3 different lip products. So I'm gonna line my lips, and then the only red lipstick that I own is the Trixie and Katya Red Scare Matte collab lipstick that they did. Yeah, this is the only one I own. Any red lipstick will work for this. It just needs to be red. So I'm gonna apply those, and then I'm gonna put the gloss on top and give myself a nice red lip. You know, I had to bust out my Blue Velvet VHS tape for this look. Really love Blue Velvet, and this was so much fun to do. I really hope you guys enjoyed this style of makeup tutorial, and if you did, please let me know if you love Blue Velvet down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!